What I mean by playing like what offensive mindset is, you're the aggressor on defense.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not waiting for him to make a move.
Look, as a small guard, a lot of people count you out defensively. They automatically see you as a liability. You're smaller, it's going to be tough to defend bigger players. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, smaller guards have a lot of advantages defensively. So I talked with my guy Chris Lykes on the Attention to Detail podcast about how he plays defense as a smaller guard. He's defended some of the best players in college basketball, done so at a pretty high level. I think you guys are going to be super interested in this one. Let's get to it.
So talk a little bit about like not only the mindset that goes into playing defense as a smaller guard, but also the technical portion of it. Certain techniques that you use to stay in front, but also be pesky as hell and defend taller players.
You know, one thing I feel like I always have the advantage in speed. I wouldn't say I was always super defensive minded. When I first started playing basketball though, I wasn't really talented on the offensive side. So I use, you know, my passion for the game to be like Patrick Beverly, like just, you know, useless on defense. But as I progressed and I got better skill-wise on offensively, it kind of like, you know, focused on that side. It wasn't until I remember it was a high school game where UVA came to watch me. And Coach Turner told me, like, look, they want to see you, like, play defense.
Yeah.
And that's when one of those games I was just picking up full court. And I realized, like, okay, I can use the same type of speed. I can use the same instincts that I have on offense. I can use that on defense. And that's reading the passing lane. See, a lot of people think basketball, like, is just, or especially on the defensive side, is like straight man-to-man, like man in front of you, right? But it's a little more than that. Like, you can see the next play ahead, and that's where some of the guys, like, I remember D Wade was one of the first guys I watched. Like, anticipation, like just getting in those passing lanes, you know, reading the next play, making the guy uncomfortable with the ball. Like, we're already lower to the ground when we're speaking about smaller guards in particular. So, when we're lower to the ground, you know, they don't necessarily want to put that ball right there in front of you. You can might jab at them, and I learned this from Marcus Smart. I talked with him one off season at Miami, and he was just saying, like, just keep playing, like, keep playing. That's what a lot of people do, is they stop playing because they feel like they're beat. But, you know, when you're small like that, you can get into those tight spots. You know, if you keep playing, you'll eventually get your hand on the ball, which is important, man. You just gotta think about it. You just gotta keep fighting.
I think a lot of people don't realize, like, the importance of, like you said, recovery on defense.
Yeah.
Like, they get beat and they think that's the end game right there. And it's like, in reality, you're one of the best I've seen. And you'll get beat. It's basketball. It's an offensive game, so you're going to get beat. But being able to take the angle to get back, to kind of re-engage that contact, that's huge.
You know, I like to watch Drew Holiday because he was one of those guys that I feel like he plays with an offensive mindset on defense. What I mean by playing like what an offensive mindset is, you're the aggressor on defense.
Yes.
You're not waiting for him to make a move and, like, are you reacting to it? Because by the time you start playing guys at different levels, it gets too late. Like, these guys are skilled. So jab at him, make him try to go this way. Then you can go for the ball right there. Because if you jab at him with the right, and now he's like, all right, bet I got the left, and you're already plotting that you're about to go to the left, you feel me? You're in a position to steal the ball. Now he's about to fumble the ball out of bounds or something, just because you had an offensive mindset.
No, it's a fact. I've never even put it that way, and I'm going to start using that, because it's like everyone loves playing offense. And once you start to get people to see the offense and defense, I think that's huge. And I mean, like, if you look at Drew, if you look at all these other top defenders, really any level, they're the ones who are closing space on the offensive player. It's not like they're waiting for the defense or the offense to come to them. Like you said, they're kind of baiting them into certain directions, but anticipation, all that stuff. And I think it makes defense more fun too, right? Like,
it does. It really does.
Just sit back and wait for people to come to you. It's like, all right, whatever. But if you're the one who's the aggressor, you're playing offensively, it just makes it a lot more engaging, which is, you know, good for the long term.
As always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at By Any Means Basketball, and check out my Small Guard Essentials program, which I'll leave in the description. Appreciate all the support. Stay tuned.